Good evening to you. I am Firebug, and I want to welcome you all to the very first episode of my very first Let's Play here on YouTube. I'm super excited about this. Welcome, welcome, welcome to the show, my friends. And here is my beautiful face. How y'all doing? This is my very first episode of my very first Let's Play. I'm super excited about this. We're going to do some Anno 1800. Super excited about it. We're going to start with the campaign first. So, let me tell you what's going on. This is my first Let's Play, like I said, and what's going to happen tonight or today, whenever you're watching this, is this is going to be a little bit different type of Let's Play. Most Let's Plays you see out there, the broadcaster knows what they're doing and can explain things to you in a good way and the whole 9 yards. But what this is going to be is the derpy version of Let's Plays. I love these games that I play. I'm super excited to get new games and have a good time learning how to play them. But I gotta tell you, I am one of the worst gamers you've ever seen in your life. When I'm live streaming, I derp all the time. I have a super duper fun time making fun of myself derping, and so does my community. So if we see a derp moment tonight, feel free to comment on it and troll me on it, but nicely. And if you guys like what you see, please subscribe, hit that like button, and throw some comments in here. I will respond to pretty much every comment I get on all my videos. Don't go too far overboard on these episodes. Okay, so Anno 1800. It's the 6th installment of the Anno series, 6th or 7th, I forget, in the Anno series, but this is by far, definitely for sure, the best one. We're playing in the Industrial Revolution era. Super duper fun. The game starts in the old world over somewhere in Europe with the fictional queen and the whole 9 yards. And throughout the game, we will progress to the new world, and we'll be running both. It's just, you'll see. We'll go over it as we go, but it's super duper fun. So let's start a new game. And what's going to happen is I don't like to do too challenging stuff, so we're going to take it really easy. We're going to start the campaign, and we're going to go with more guidance so I can explain things to you as they come up. Let's choose a portrait. I love the portrait of Bente, but she's cute. So we're going to choose her, continue, and of course, the best color in the whole wide world is purple. The best color. There's only one right answer when somebody asks you what your favorite color is. It should be purple. So we're going with purple, and I bought a really cool tree because I'm kind of into trees. Not really into trees, but I think that's a really cool icon. So we choose that, and let's progress, go continue, and we're just gonna name myself, even though she's a girl, Firebug tonight. And we're going to hit continue. So Willie, Bente, and Princess, they're all great players. They help out a lot. They're really easy to please. So it makes the game a little bit easier. So let's go to Factum Customization. We're going to leave these traders on, but for ease of play, we're going to turn off Jean, one of the pirates. We're going to turn him off for ease of play. And for features, we're going to leave the income on high, easier to play. The inactive upkeep, we're going to leave off. If you turn it on, when you turn your buildings production chains off, they'll still take up money for upkeep. We're going to leave it off again for ease of play. We're going to get full refunds on buildings we demolish. We're going to be able to relocate buildings, which saves some money. Trade post restocks, we're going to leave them on common. So we can start trading more easy. City instance, we're going to leave on easy, and quest free common. Like I said, we're going to play an easy game. Starting conditions, you really can't change everything except for your capital. I'm going to leave it on, and just for, again, ease of play, we're going to turn the map on. We're going to have the revealed map, and the victory conditions in the campaign you can't change. All right, so here we go. We're going to get into this, and once again, don't forget, this is going to be a derpy episode. I'm going to do things a little bit differently because by trade, I'm a live streamer on Mixer and Twitch. So I got a lot of effects that I use that aren't dubbed in. They're live, well, live campaign yet. I've got up to 75% on another playthrough. But another thing we're going to do here is we're not going to rush through things. We're going to take our time and do things the right way, and just progress at a very, not slow, but maybe moderate pace. But here we go. I love the cutscenes. We're in the new world now. There's some crocodiles, or some alligators down there.
You saved my life. I have presumed I knew you. But now, 1,000 letters from your father go unopened, yet one scribbled from your sister changes everything? I didn't even know you had a sister. We are broke, old pal. We can't afford a passage back to your old world, back to your family. Not unless you suddenly remembered what work is.
Okay, so...
Dynamite fishing? You're serious? Well, the village north is always short on food.
Yes, dynamite fishing.
Remember when we escaped the pits back when? Still some dynamite left.
Okay, so right off the bat, you can see the starting out, the HUD, the heads-up display is kind of bare, but it does give you your quest book and things to do. It tells you what to do. And one of the cool things I do like about the Anno series, if you click on the quest, it'll tell you where you need to go. Wherever it is on the map, it'll jump to the map. So it's wanting us to fetch stick of dynamite from the derelict lighthouse. So we're going to click on our little boat here, and we're going to go over to the lighthouse and see what happens.
Here it is.
And it'll say, here's some dynamite.
Plenty of distance on the throw.
So we click yes, and as you can see, we have some dynamite in our hold now. And now it says, use stick of dynamite on fish swarm, collect charred fish. So again, I'll show you this mechanic. Oh, we're too close to it, so it won't. Will it do it? Yeah, so the fish are right here. So we're gonna drive over here and use the dynamite on the fish, which is pretty easy to do. You click on the dynamite, a target cursor will come up. You throw dynamite, boom, we got two fish. And we're gonna throw it at this one.
Will do.
Boom, there's 3 fish. To pick it up, all you gotta do is right click on it.
You have an eye for opportunity. After all,
and
it's not
that one.
TNT the locals are short of.
On that one. Now we gotta drive it to the village.
What was that boom?
Wait here, target place. Right click and go over there.
All the blistered fish they could ever want.
Or a ticket home.
With that first bang, I knew it was you. So, come show me what you got this time.
I freaking love the voice acting. It's awesome.
That burnt reek. Ugh. Hand over whatever it is and I'll help you get rid of it.
All right, there you go. There's your fish, dude.
Here are your tickets. Hurry, drifters. The boat is leaving soon, and nobody wants you to miss it.
Now we're getting back to the new world, the old world. And here we go. Another beautiful cutscene.
So, this is it. We're leaving paradise behind. You never talked much about family and the like. But you're dead serious about this, aren't you? No matter. I made a vow to defend you. And I don't break an oath. Even if a blind man could see you leap into the deepest pit of dung.
That's kind of gross. So look at this beautiful, I mean, not the most gorgeous artwork in the world, but I really dig the artwork.
I have never asked anything of you, firstborn. Not when you stole away a tiptoe, leaving the family burden at your little sister's door. Our father is accused of high treason. Dare you to believe it? Will you now stand by, knowing gentle father is indungeoned? It must kill him. Please come home. We need you.
So father's been accused of treason. He's in the dungeon. We're going to go see what we can do to help out the family.
Is it really you, dearest sibling? I never dared hope you'd return. Do you remember Bright Sands?
Look at that. It's beautiful.
Of course you do. We loved it here. It's changed now. The Royal Council support Uncle Edvard. Father barely cold, and he's pulling everything down.
Father died. He died on the way home. On our trip home. Now here comes the shit right here. Yes, I do swear a lot. Like I said, these are gonna be different Let's Plays, guys. Prepare yourself.
You never said how wealthy you were. Why were we selling fish and sleeping in barns?
Never told your friend of Good and Sons? There is much to be said, but not now. Dear father's funeral begins.
Where have you been? Without you,
Edvard.
brats, we'll never be done with this obligation.
Looks like Death claimed the wrong brother.
Oh yeah.
No matter, so few are here, when they are the few he loved most.
Nobody likes a traitor, let alone his tainted offspring. Better make yourself scarce.
Yeah, fuck you. Edvard's a dick. You'll find that out. Edvard's a dick. But look at this. This is beautiful.
We shall, dear sibling, for now. I have acquired a small island with the last of my funds, and passage for all still loyal to father. Together, we shall clear his name, or die trying.
Your sister reminds me of you. Must mean new adventures await, old pal.
This is it.
Ditchwater.
End of the world. I hope you like it quiet.
Chapter 1, A Tale of Two Brothers. Edvard's a dick and Dad is dead.
What? Still here? Establishing a rival company on that disheveled island?
It is disheveled.
Let Uncle Edvard scoff. A modest island, yes, but if you're at all like father, you'll look beyond appearances.
Yep.
We must shelter the good, loyal people who have shown solidarity with our family. We need every hand we can get if we are to expunge this debris.
So I can scroll around, so this is going to be a quick little edit. Let me do this real quick and start up Steel Series. Sorry, Blake. I'll try to keep the edits short, but yeah. Come on, Steels. Oh, wrong. That's not what I wanted to do. Wrong. Steel Series is right there. That's no, a voice attack again. God damn it, Firebug. I'm sorry, Blake. I'm sorry, buddy. I just put Steel's, there it is, right there. They're both white icons, so it fucks me up. Anyway, Blake, while we're doing this, I just want to say again, dude, I'm super duper excited for this venture we're doing. Super excited to have you as a mod, super excited to have you as my editor. This is gonna be cool, dude. This is gonna be really cool. Nope, that didn't work. Oh, I didn't change it. Dipshit default. There, now it's on default. There we go. Okay, here we go. All right, guys, so as you can see, we got a new quest book, Our Journey, Your Journey. We need to build a marketplace, build 10 farmers' residents, and attract 50 farmers. Now, if you guys are new to the Anno series, I gotta tell you right off the bat, there is hardly any real tutorial in any of the Anno games. It's just throws you into it, and there's a lot you have to learn on your own. So don't expect anything. If you are an Anno veteran, you'll understand what I'm saying. This one is more easier than the other Anno games to pick up and learn how to play, so you should have a good time if you're an Anno veteran. Now with these games, I like to start and I've played this many times. I've started many times, so I'll be able to do what I need to do right off the bat. But what I like to do is I like to start things off and get things organized right off the bat. Right off the bat. So we're going to do that, and I love roads. And as you can see, I can't build in that section. Let me show you why. I can build up to there, and what these sections are, they're districts and buildings that have to be cleaned up. So we have to work on cleaning up the island first. So we're going to start there, and we're going to put our marketplace down. And I like to do this, and we're going to put it right there so we have plenty of room for houses. And now the marketplace is the center of the districts that you're going to build. This is not going to be the only marketplace we build. We'll end up with several marketplaces because your citizens will have different needs, different desires, and a marketplace is one of them. And as we progress, you'll understand this a little bit more. Housing people is essential. Make sure to build their residents near the marketplace to connect them via roads so people have access to goods. That is a direct reflection of their happiness. So I got my marketplace down. We're going to build some more roads around it because I love being organized. So we're going to build a road all the way over there. We're going to build a road as far up as we can here, which is right there. And we're going to build another road as far as we can this way. I love roads. You will see that. You will definitely see that. And we will build you right there. Okay, let's place some houses down.
Game saved.
And I build my houses in blocks of 4.
A new milestone.
I build my houses in blocks of 4, and I'll show you why here in a little bit. Now we got up here, you'll see we have 12 wood left. Each house takes 4 wood, I think, or 2 wood. But before we start building too many more houses, we need to get some wood going in. So we have the wood production line here, which consists of a lumberjack's hut and a sawmill. So we're going to throw this lumberjack's hut, and as you can see,
Do you remain here out of spite? Or is this some futile attempt at competition?
Edvard's a dick.
As you are so desperate to appear responsible, you'll be pleased to hear the cost of that fantastical funeral.
And here's the
falls
first
to
dick
you.
move. Even though he's rich,
Miserly, uncharitable dastard, picking
Exactly.
and choosing what he inherits.
so we have to pay for our dad's funeral. But right now we need to get the wood production line going. And as you can see, there's a radius around the building. That is the production radius for this building. So it'll grow trees and cut down trees in that radius. So you want to really not build anything in that radius so it has 100% production value. So we're going to place that right there. We're going to place a road down. And for them to work, we're going to throw the sawmill down, start getting some planks going.
Timber, very good. I'll try not to think of the coffin.
So as you can see, we're pretty far away from the port, and there's no storage for our goods. You have to build storage around your production areas for them to be able to store it and transport over to the trading post. So we need to put a small warehouse in. And the game will prompt you, if there's no warehouse within range, it'll prompt you to build a warehouse.
See what slander Edvard Prince and Bright Sands.
Listen to this shit.
Samuel's child, is it? Thank heavens. I am so ashamed of every single word your uncle had me print.
Yeah, Edvard's a dick. He's just a straight up dick. So that's the
He
newspaper.
twists every article in his favor at our
He sure
and
does.
father's expense.
He sure does. So we got logs coming in, and what I'd like to do with especially the lumberjack hut is build roads around the production area. So just to remind me not to build in that area. So boom, there we go. We got some wood going. We got some coming in. So let's build some more houses. Now let me show you what I do with the houses, because beauty and things of that nature are important to the happiness of your city. So what I do is, because of things which I'll explain as I go, I leave 3 blocks in between each set of 4. And the reason why I do that is because I can put a road in between there. And the reason why I do that is so when we build fire stations, they have better access around the housing areas. And as you can see, the blueprint mode was on. I can put things down. If I don't have the sources to build them, it'll go into blueprint mode and it'll tell you when you have enough resources to build up. So here we go. Let's go to the other house, and we're going to speed up the progress a little bit. And like I said, we're going to take this slow. And what I do with these other areas here is I put beauty things down, trees, shrubs, little parks, fountains, things like that to increase the beauty happiness of our people. Now let's stop right here and click on one of the houses. Now, each type of resident has 2 things: the basic needs and the happiness needs. So right now, for these people to be happy, they need a marketplace, and you can see the counters all the way up. They have plenty of happiness there. The next thing we're going to need is fish, but we need to have 50 farmers to open up the fish production line, and then we're going to need clothes. So there's that. Now the happiness, there are 5 things of happiness.
This is the way
I love the voice acting. So you got the pollution. As you can see now, they're not happy because of the pollution. And the pollution is coming from these ruined areas that we have to clean off. Then we got the newspaper, which they're content with. There's no bonuses or negatives. They're happy with the news. Then the working conditions. They're happy with the working conditions. They're not over. I'm not stressing them too much. And then you've got the island peace. We're at peace, so that gives us a bonus happiness of +5. And then luxury. We don't have any luxuries yet, so they're okay with that. But then with the happiness, you also have other things you have to provide for them to make them totally happy. So eventually they're going to want schnapps, and they're going to want a pub to hang out in. So let's go ahead and go on. And we've got 14 wood. Let's start building some more houses. Let's destroy that. We get everything back from that. Everything's got to be pretty. I'm really crazy about things looking nice and pretty. Okay, so we got that going. Let's put our road down there. And let's start over here so we don't waste much room. And these guys over here doesn't have a road. We need to have roads to them so they can get the goods. So we're going to put some roads here. Put some more houses down. 1, 2, 3, 4. And let's go here. Now, one thing I've learned, okay, we've got new buildings unlocked, so we can start doing the fish now.
Father wouldn't have wanted us to sit on our hands while our one prospect was in such a state.
We're working, sis.
So let's gather our townsfolk and ask them to spruce the place up.
Yep. And that's what we're going to do with these other buildings. But let me explain something more to you. Up here, you can see this is our basic building resources. There'll be more as things go along. But there's our timber. Now down here is our farmer workforce. As you can see, we have a positive workforce of 55. And it's going up slowly but surely as people come in. For each worker, what's the word I'm looking for? I'm old, guys. Classification of citizen. You're going to want to have overabundance of them. You want to have this in the positive area. That means all the buildings that take farmers have plenty of workforce, and the rest of these people just sit around paying taxes. So you always want to have an overabundance. And once we progress to the next level of citizens, I'll explain a little bit more about what's going on. But we have a good abundance of citizens. We're going to go here and build those houses, so we're good to go. So now we have the fish production line, which is an easy production line. There's only one building. And as you remember, for these guys to be really happy, they want fish. So let's put some fish down there. And they're gonna want roads. Now, as you can see, we have a negative balance of farmers to run these buildings. So we need some more houses. So let's keep these going. And let's build this last house.
Milestone.
And now we're a village. We got enough farmers to be a village. Now that opened up more production line. We have the schnapps production line and the work clothes. Here pretty soon we're gonna have access to a fire station after 150 workers and to the pub. And over here is the beautiful buildings, the beauty buildings, which are all locked now until I get more visitors. And these the 602 Memorial, I got that for buying the game early and testing it. So we're gonna throw that 602 Memorial right there. I just throw them down to make them pretty. And we also have the Ubisoft Club stuff that I bought. I have access to a fountain square, which makes things really pretty. And I'll have access to a bronze lion later on. And also I have the chess table. Putting these things around your city makes them happy and makes things look a little prettier. So now, as you can see on this district, there is a quest marker on there. It says we can do something here. So all we have to do is click on it, and they'll start working on it. The citizens go and they're collecting this debris and stuff.
Is eased. Now we have others for company, sibling.
So now, when
It's been a hard day of labor for us all. We should cater to our tired, hungry people.
Yes. So
Helping
once
us to demolish the larger ruins. Let's breathe some life into this place.
we shall, Hannah, we shall. So every
Everything
time
we've built so far consumed wood. We'll be needing more of it to continue.
Yep, we got the wood going.
Game saved.
Game saved. So whenever we clear out one of these debris building, it gives us back some resources. We're going to collect these resources. Now, what I like to do here, because things take wood, all these basic houses take wood. I have one wood production going here. I'm going to do this wood production over here also. So we can get some plenty of wood coming in, and we will put you. Let's put you. I want things to look pretty with the road, so we're going to put you right there. We're going to bring the road down a little bit more, and a road right there. We're going to throw in a sawmill, and they're going to need a warehouse, and we'll put that warehouse right there. And let's connect it.
Thank you.
There you go. And let's do our little thing that we do around the wood production so I don't accidentally build there. Oh, I can't put that in yet because I have to get rid of this, and we can't get rid of this until we upgrade our farmers to workers. So we'll take care of that later, but there is another one right up here that we can clean up and get some more resources.
It's been a long, hard day. The people need to rest and maybe wet their whistles.
Now, as you can see, we have access to the fire station and the pub. Now, one thing I do suggest is do not be stingy with the fire stations. So we're going to put a fire station down right now. Now, we're going to put a fire station down here, and when it's connected to the road, you can see the green outline on the roads. The darker green is the better served for that area. So as you can see, this one fire station will take care of all our houses. So we're going to plop that down now, and we're also going to put a pub down, because that's what we need too. So there's a pub, and as you guys know, I like buildings. So you all know I love roads. I love roads. Okay, so we've got the basic needs met: fire station, pub, and fish. But now they need clothes. But first of all, we'll work on clothes first. So here's the clothing production line. We have a sheep farm and a framework knitters that make the actual clothes. So before I do that, I'm gonna do some more infrastructuring. Yes, we can get rid of this, I remember. So we're gonna get rid of some more of this debris and open up more area for us to build on. Come on now, a little bit slow. So we're gonna pick up this wood. Oh, storage is full, so we're kind of wasting that, but that's okay. Wood is plentiful. So I'm gonna bring my road up here. Now, one thing I like to do is I like to keep my production as far away from the homes as possible. That's a mechanic that'll help you keep your people happy. So we're gonna build a sheep farm, and as you can see, it's also got the production radius, but these farms are a little bit different. So we're gonna place a farm down, and to get the production facilities, click on it, and as you can see right down here, it needs 3 sheepfolds. So we click on that, and there's a sheepfold to put 1, 2, 3, and I want to build another sheep farm. I like to build 3 sheep farms in the beginning.
Game saved.
And 1 more. All right, there's our sheep farms, and we're going to build a warehouse because there's not one in range. There's a warehouse, and we're going to build 1 framework knitters, 1 knitter for these 3 sheep farm. Now, as you can see, all these buildings take up workers or farmers, and we have a negative balance on farmers. So now we have to build some more houses. It's just a balancing act with these houses and stuff. So let's build some more houses. Because you don't want to overbuild and you don't want to underbuild. So it's just a balancing act. So let's let those houses get popular. Let's build some more over here. I love roads. Oh, what the fuck did I do here? Firebug, you dipshit. That's gonna really bother me. That's really gonna bother me. I only put 2 houses there. I don't know what the fuck I was thinking. That is a dirt moment. That is definitely a dirt moment. More houses. All right, we've got 88, 91, 92. We're getting positive population growth. So now they're going to want schnapps. Can we get rid of this yet? We can't. So again, I like to keep production pretty well spread out. So we're gonna kind of pick up this. I can pick up that, which is gonna be good because I want to put the schnapps up there. Let's get rid of that, and there we go. And I'm gonna waste some of this wood, but that's okay. We have plenty of wood coming in. So let's put another road in here, and let's start doing the schnapps. And this takes potatoes and a distillery. So here's this. Now, these farms are a little bit different. The sheepfold had chunks of production areas. The farms are a little bit different. You place your farm, you come over here, and you say it needs 72 units of the potato field. So it's really hard to remember exactly how many ticks you can make for each one. So there is a way to just overbuild. And you can hit the shift key and left click and draw your area. And as you can see down in the lower right hand corner, we got 79 out of 72. So this is going to overproduce, which is pretty much fine for the most part. It raises the upkeep of your farms a little bit, but it's okay. But see, I like keeping, as you can already tell, I like keeping things standardized and pretty. So we're going to come up here, we're going to build another potato field, and boom, there's 2 potato fields, And roads. I love roads. I love roads. I love roads. Let's go ahead and build a schnapps distillery right there. And a warehouse right there. Now we got the schnapps coming in. So there we go. And we got a good population here, 138. We're growing. So we got plenty of people to work. So now all the basic needs are being met, and it'll take a while for these guys to be totally happy.
Every
So
rose
we'll check
has
this
its
out.
thorns.
So the schnapps isn't coming in, but they got the pub. So they're all happy, and the basic needs are being met. So here's another cool thing. Here is a citizen quest. So we click on the
I know
resident
you're
quest.
busy, but I've a favour
And I know
to
you're
ask.
busy, but I have a favor to ask. We say yes,
I need help with me lowly
and find and collect the father's husband. So once again, if we click on here, it'll tell us where the father's husband is. And it's usually around a lot of them are just around the pub. So if you see here, we got a hand icon, and
Feels
they
an
get
eternity
outlined in
since the
white.
funeral.
So that's
And
where
the
we gotta go.
cost.
So we pick them up
Why, it was extortionate.
and let Edvard be a dick, and we'll get the next
Repay
section
me
of this
now,
resident quest.
or sell up.
Shush. Shush, shush, shush.
I feel sick
So
to
here we
the
go.
stomach that
There's
Edvard
Hannah.
could ask so much of us so soon after father's death.
Edvard is a dick.
I wish I'd a goose for your kindness.
Now, here we have given us a bosun, and let me show
Your
you
people are
what that
recovered and
means.
desirous to proceed. Set them to it. We're going to need as much space as we can clear.
So we're doing pretty good. So now it says we have 2 quests: clean the desolated church district, and Edvard is a dick, wants us to have 4 tons of schnapps in storage. So that's cool. But one thing I want to show you, we just got a item from that citizen quest, and I'll show you and talk to you about what that does. The items will show up in the items section of your warehouse or trading goods, and we'll look over here. This is a bosun. She's equipped in ships, and it gives us a damage slowdown bonus of negative 40%. So once we start getting ships, I can put this in a warship, and it's a debuff, 40% negative damage slowdown. So that's good. So we can't use this yet, but we'll get all kinds of different special citizens that do different things. And as we progress throughout the game, we'll talk more about that. So we got our schnapps going, and we have to clear the desolated church district, which is right here. So it'll take us to where it is in the map, and here is the mob. So we click on the mob,
We'd rather
and we're
die
done.
than stay. Our flags still wave for Samuel. Let Edvard oppress us no more.
These guys are all in favor. They loved my dad, so they want to come over and work with us.
Ready to repay my charity.
And it looks like we've got 4 schnapps in the storage, so we're going to click. Oh, hold on a sec. Again, I
Ready
didn't click.
to
There we
repay
go.
my
So I'm going to
charity.
click complete,
Don't think you're finished.
and that one's done.
Matt.
So now we have to find 5 riding mobs.
Tell
Oh,
me
now he
you've
wants to.
managed something.
Okay, here's another one we completed. They wanted 4 work clothes, so we got that.
Black sheep.
So
Have you any wool?
Edvard's being
Yes,
mollified.
sir. Yes, sir. 4 bags full.
Edvard's just a dick. So let's collect these mobs really
Is
quick
there
because
no
we're getting short
limit
on
to
time.
Uncle's shameless demands?
We're getting short on time here.
A
There we
life
go.
away from Edvard. We're on board. Only we've no ship to get on board of.
And here comes the next part of the quest.
If you
Select
pick
the
me, you
editor
may
and
have
his
my
crew
boat.
at Edvard's
It's
Harbor.
my poor aunt's legacy. Her second husband was a decent sailor.
So the editor has a ship for us to use, so we're going to click on
A
that.
fire broke out.
And that's okay. We have a fire station, so I'm not even worried about that. But
Fire
here's the
runs
quest completion. I
Fight
know,
this
we got it.
inferno fast.
We got it. There's another quest to end the fire, but that'll run automatically. So here is the quest completion. Select that. And
Once
there's our
again,
ship.
I am indebted to you.
Yes, Aren't. You're awesome, dude. Select the editor ship, Edvard's Harbor, so we're going to click on it.
Everybody
And it's
on
gonna do
board?
its thing.
Good. I shiver at the thought of staying here another second.
And this, I think, triggers a cutscene. So there we go. There we go. Another beautiful cutscene.
What? Has your cleft of the family no shame that it now resorts to abducting my workers?
Fuck
The
you, Edward.
Queen's ambassador himself shall hear of this.
And here's the Queen's ambassador, Sir Archibald.
Abduction is a severe accusation.
And if I may, excuse me, a false one. We left Edvard quite willingly.
Pencil polishing popinjay. I should have been rid of you long ago.
I see nothing criminal. A bit of interfamilial bickering is only natural, and hardly a matter for the crown.
Thanks, Sir Archibald.
And as for you, I have quite forgotten my manners. Sir Archibald Blake, ambassador and confidant to the Queen. Despite the circumstances, Her Majesty and I were pleased to hear of your return. Your father's death was a tragedy. We
Yes, it
regret
was.
he never had the chance of a fair trial.
The real tragedy here is the vast funeral
Edvard,
bill
you're a
that goes
dick.
unpaid, while this brat is living the life of O'Reilly.
Sadly, your uncle has indeed alerted me to some floating liabilities. I fear you have no choice but to settle them if I am to grant you your crown shipping license.
Edvard registered the debt officially.
Don't worry. That old tyrant can't hold us back
Hold us
anymore.
back anymore. What's up, cuz?
Indeed. Once my letterpress is up and running, the truth will come back to haunt Edvard. For your hospitality, please use my ship howsoever
Mr.
you
Editor.
may wish.
Now that sounds like good news.
I hope you don't disapprove of gift giving.
Yeah, the princess gave me 2,200 coins. That happens.
As to
the
the
happier
debt,
they are,
my hands
the
are
more
tied, but
generous they are.
It may warm Her Majesty's heart to see a new enterprise taking shape.
Okay, so now we're good to go. New buildings have been unlocked. We're good to go. We have more stuff to do. Now,
Maybe Edvard will try to prevent us owning a shipyard. But for now, let's at least house those workers.
the workers are the next level of
There's fun to be found in
citizens.
everything, even quests.
And oh, she offers me a puzzle quest, but we're not going to do that. We're going to end this episode here. We'll get
It's
more.
every person's right to change their
And
mind.
she didn't like that, so I got a -3 modifier to our relationship. But now we are ready for the next level of workers, and we're going to put an episode break here. But these arrows show that they're ready for an upgrade. And next episode we'll go into the ins and outs of promoting residents to the next level of citizen. But for now, we're going to put a little break in here. Let's go ahead and pause this so nothing really big happens while we're doing our outro. But guys, thanks for being here. I hope you had a good time. If you like what you see, please subscribe. Share us out with your friends. We're only going to get better. We're just starting out. And when I say we, unfortunately, I do not know how to edit. I've tried to do it. I just can't wrap my head around all the programs. So I've got an editor, and we're going to throw some credits down below. But King City is great. He's just starting out. He's an aspiring film student.